Hello, hello. All right, we're going to have an awesome conversation about time hopping. So, if you haven't noticed, most of our lower brain chatter is not around the current moment. It's always around what's going to happen in the future. It's always about things that happened in the past. Very seldom is lower brain chatter something that happens in the moment. And the reason I think we need to have this conversation, I had a coaching client, it was really interesting. She was noticing every Sunday she was eating way more than what she wanted to, drinking way more than what she wanted to. And the thought that kept showing up for her is, I want to enjoy my Sunday longer. I don't really want to go into work on Monday. And all the thoughts about all the work she was going to have to do for her job on Monday. Now, this is a deep one, so I want you to stay with me here for a second. She's physically in Sunday, okay? She's at her house, playing with her kid, going to the pool, whatever. She's in her home on Sunday, and she even admitted, she goes, I don't really have any structure or routine, but her brain keeps going to Monday. So here's the kicker. She doesn't hate her job, but it's demanding and it's not what she wants to, like it's consuming. So instead of just going to work on Monday and dealing with the stuff on her desk and dealing with the work she's got to do, she's actually giving her Monday job not the normal 8 to 9 hours she goes. She's actually giving it probably 15 plus hours, because most of the day on Sunday afternoon, she's thinking about the job, thinking about all the work she's got to get done. She's not in the present moment. And then where her lower brain kicks in is it wants to make her feel better, because all she's thinking about is work. And it's like, hey, we can have a cocktail. Hey, we can have these fun foods. And let's enjoy today. This is what's going on. And maybe this can resonate with a lot of you. Like, you got Monday blues coming. You're thinking about it. All the things you got to get done on Monday. If you don't want to be at your job twice as long, stop thinking about it. Like, you're going to be in there. The you in the future is going to physically clock in from 8 to 9 or 9 to 5 or whatever your hours are. And this can, obviously we're using this as a Monday through Friday kind of example, but it doesn't matter if your shift work, it's the exact same thing. If you're thinking about all the things you got to get done when you get into work and how demanding it is and how much you don't like your coworkers and you're not just doing the job when you clock in for your slot. You're now taking your precious time to do what you want with whom you want, and you're giving it to the same place. And my client was like, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way. So the thing I want you to realize is, in the present moment, you're not doing the filing of the papers. You don't have the mountain of emails to go through. They're physically not in front of you, but where does your lower brain want you to go? It wants you to go to that, because what do lower brains do? They look for problems to fix. They want to protect you from failing. They want to jump in. I kind of think about my lower brain as being this high running engine that literally is constantly vibrating and just like, show me what to do. I'll do it. I'll create a list to fix it. like that's my lower brain. So in this present moment, like literally I'm walking on a street. I'm holding my phone, I'm talking to you, there is no problem, right? I could be sitting on my couch watching a movie with my kids on the weekend. There is no problem, but my lower brain will find one. It will go to my future and it will look for things that could or couldn't happen. It will go to my past and say, oh, here's where we failed. Here's where this bad thing happened. Let's not let that happen again, right? But in the present moment, sitting on my comfy couch, watching a movie, nothing is wrong. This is why your lower brain hates the present moment, because there's nothing going on. And if there were, and there's going to be, I'm putting a video together about the one time I actually really did need my lower brain and it kicked in, and what that experience was like, and involves alligators. It was quite frightening. So anyway, there's no real purpose, right? Like, our lower brain doesn't serve a purpose in that moment, because in that moment, everything is fine. So it goes, well, where is there going to be a problem? It'll either be the future or it'll be the past. And I'll try to look at the past and say, how can we do better in the future, right? So it's never in the present. The hard thing is, and this is what I told my client, one of the things you can do is call yourself on it. You just go, you know what, Heather, we're in Sunday right now. We're not in Monday. Let's stay in Sunday. Redirect. Because your lower brain will constantly go there. You'll be lounging in the pool, having a great conversation. The conversation stops. You start to get up in your head. There you are, Monday again, right? And that's kind of what happens. So you're constantly redirecting. Ooh, I'm back in Monday. I don't want to give my job double the amount of time because nothing. And it was really horrible. Stay with me on this. You're thinking about the mountain of emails, the papers you have to file, the person you need to reprimand, whatever. None of it actually gets done. Oh my gosh. You're sitting there on Sunday spending 2-3 hours thinking about all this stuff, and none of it is actually getting accomplished. So now, not only have you wasted 2 or 3 hours on Sunday thinking about it, thinking through all the things you've got to do, but they're not getting done. So it's not even like it was worthwhile time, right? Like, at least if you could actually have it accomplished, you could say, now that's 2 to 3 hours of stuff I'm not going to have to do on Monday because it's actually been checked off the list. It's actually finished. But that's not the case when it's in your head. When it's in your head, if I'm a fly on the wall, what I'm seeing is you're sitting in the pool, chilling out with your family. In your head, you're busy filing the papers, doing all that stuff, but nothing is getting done. You're not doing anything at your house in that moment. You're not doing anything in your office at that moment. You're running mental gymnastics. And this, by the way, this is why come 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, you're fried. This is it right here. We are not physically under demand. That's not where exhaustion, worn out feeling, hard time making decisions comes from. It's because in your head, you have been time hopping all day long. You're going, got to get this thing for the kids in the future. Got to do this, got to do that. And you're like literally, like the squirrel character, right? I think it's Over the Hedge. You're like squirrel. You're all over the place, but mentally, not physically. And so when your brain is like it's over fatigued, it's like, oh my God, I can't think another thought. I can't make another decision. Of course not. You've been 2 years ago. You're 3 weeks in the future. You're on Monday. You're all over the place, but you're not in the here and now, right? So here's what you do. You keep bringing yourself back into the present moment. You're going to feel kind of a little loopy for a while because you're going to be shocked to see how much you are not in the present moment, how much you're in the past, how much you're in the future, but you are not here and you are not now. You're going to be like, oh boy, no wonder I'm exhausted. I'm doing Monday and Tuesdays things and planning out Fridays things, and here I am in Sunday afternoon supposed to be relaxing with my friend, and I am overwhelmed, right? This is how it all happens. And I would be very kind to myself. I'd say, Heather, we can't do anything about that right now. That's Wednesday Heather's responsibility. Let's focus on Sunday Heather and enjoying her time with her family. Constantly had to say that to myself. I still do it, not nearly as much as I did, but that redirect is super essential. I hope this helps. If this is something you struggle with, it also plays very much into your eating behaviors because our lower brain wants to then fix the anxiety and stress we feel from taking us into the future or the past, all this other stuff. So it's a complete, it's a cycle that can live within itself. It's like, oh, let's go to the future. Let's go to the past. Oh, now she's stressed. Now she doesn't feel good. Let's feed her and give her alcohol again. Like this is where so many people stay stuck. So I hope this information helps. Stay in the present moment, redirect your lower brain. Just be curious about this. Like, actually pay attention. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you soon.